Hi Kangen family, my name is Curtis Goebel and welcome to this week's Kangen Snippet. Let's wrap this all up, okay? So we've been talking about for the past little while about this knockoff machine. It's all tore apart now. I have the pieces and the parts laying here in comparison to a Enagic. Now, let's go through every single thing that I went through. This is a Life Ionizer. It's a model 9200. The lady called me up and says, guess what? It stopped working. I would like to buy an Enagic. So she bought an SD501. So why did it stop working? And first thing I asked her was, well, doesn't it have a lifetime warranty? She goes, yes, it does. I called, but they would not give her a new machine. This machine says it was manufactured in 2011, so it's either a 4 or 5 year old machine. So they would not replace her lifetime warranty. The second thing is this thing leaked. There are so many parts in here where it could leak. Over 58 different areas for this to leak, and it did leak, and she had issues with that. There was also a flow rate issue, meaning the hoses are so much smaller, just a little trickle. It took her forever to fill a glass of water. The packaging on it looks great though. I mean, the outside looks fantastic. In fact, it's bigger than this unit. But that's all it is just packaging. We talked about the filters, how there's 2 filters in here rather than 1 filter in here, how the filters don't last as long because they're not as good of a filter, they're inferior, and they cost more money. They cost about 30% more when you do 1,500 gallon comparison. Then we showed you the plates. Here's still the plates. I mean, look, this is disgusting. This is what has come off of the plates when I took them apart and showed them to you. And I only pulled 2 plates out. And there's 9 more of those little tiny plates. And think of the plate size. You know, the total square inch surface area on these plates were 190 square inches, and it's a mesh technology, not a solid. This one is 7 plates, 490 square inches. Here is the coup de grace. This is what I want to wrap it all up with you. Because if anyone watches this, this is the one thing I want you to see. How much money does it cost? This particular unit, the SD501, is $39.80. Do you know this one? Right now, the same price to replace this one's about $3,600. When she bought this one, it cost her $3,400. So this was 4 or 5 years ago. It was $34.97 for this machine. So I'm going to show you a 5-year comparison. Let's talk about this for a minute, okay? So here's the comparison. So if you had bought an Enagic machine 5 years ago, you would have spent, and the price would have been $3,980. She decided to save a little bit of money and bought a knockoff for $34.90. What was it? $34.97. It stopped working. It leaked. It didn't have very good flow rate. She didn't feel the things that she thought she was going to. So what did she do? In 5 years, she bought an Enagic machine for $39.80. So in 5 years, she spent $34.97 plus $39.80, which is a total of $7,477. In 5 years, she spent by buying a knockoff. If she would have bought an Enagic, if she would have bought an SD501 from the beginning, it would have been so much less out of pocket. Yes, it's a little bit more, but so much less. It would have only cost her $39.80, and she would have saved herself $3,497. I'm telling you what, it never pays. These guys will always beat us on price because their price is a little bit lower. But on the long run, they will never beat us on cost because we are the ones that will last 20, 25 years. The best machine out there, the best ionizer that you could possibly get is an Enagic ionizer. They are worth their weight in gold. My name is Curtis Goebel, and this is this week's Kangen Snippet.